All right, thank you. Thank you for your interest in finding out more about the Little Red Truck. My name is Patty Daniel. My husband and I started the Little Red Truck about 5 years ago. We became a full-fledged nonprofit a year ago, so this last August has been our 1 year anniversary. So that's kind of exciting as a nonprofit. What we do is we help families that are moving from homeless to home. What that looks like is there's families in our community that have gone through debilitating circumstances via drug and alcohol addiction, abuse, job loss, mental health stuff. There's all different reasons that people become homeless, but what they do is they enter into programs to help them and assist them to get back up onto their feet. And once they regain their balance in life, they're able to get jobs and sustain stable housing. So they get their housing, but when they move from whatever program that they've entered, whether it be Crossroads or the Empowerment Center or Step Two. Those are just a few of the ones that we help. When they move into their new environment, they walk into four empty walls. They don't have anything and they don't have the ability to furnish their place. So what the Little Red Truck does is we collect gently used home furniture and goods, and we help those families just get the basic necessities met in their lives, so that they are able to build off of just the bare bones. So we make sure they have a couch, kitchen tables, dishes, forks, that kind of stuff. So our primary goal is to serve as a resource to other nonprofits in our Washoe County area. We provide furnishings and supplies to help transform homes, little houses into homes, so that people can live comfortably, and it encourages growth and gives them hope. We promote community. We use a lot of volunteers from the programs to help us move this furniture and do the things that we are doing. And by doing that, we're introducing people that have taken from society are now giving back to society. So they use part of their programming goals is to give to nonprofits to help them out. So that's something that we do. And then we mentor those men and women while we have them on how to do a good job, how to interact with the public, and how to serve our community. So our core values are compassion. We honor each individual's individual journey through their life cycle, whether it be addiction, abuse, or mental illness. We have a lot of compassion towards these people. We really care about them and we want them to succeed. We have our, I'm stumbling on my tongue because I have so much to say, but we want to give people dignity. Every person deserves to have a safe and comfortable and affirming home to live in and come home to every day. And so we want to be able to give people the dignity of that. We work in partnership with the other nonprofits, making sure that their resources and our resources merge together, and they're not in conflict. So we have shared effort and meaningful collaboration. We have responsiveness, which is we adapt thoughtfully to meet the evolving needs of our recipients. So some families we have only need just maybe a few items, and so we just make sure that they have those items that they need if we have them. And then other families need an entire home full of furniture, and so we make sure they have that as well. So our value is stewardship. We value the sustainability and the responsible resource use and the community's trust. So you can be assured that any funds that are given to the Little Red Truck are used strictly for the purpose of supporting the Little Red Truck, making sure that these families have what they need when they need it. We use our funds to pay for our storage units because we collect furniture in the community. We store it, and then we get referrals from our partnering agencies, and then we make sure that the families are delivered to. So We believe in mutual empowerment. So we believe in the potential of every person that we serve and work alongside. Through reciprocal support, we foster an environment where healing, growth, and purpose flourish for both the recipients and the volunteers. So we make sure that there's just a really common ground where when we're delivering furniture, that the people that are receiving the furniture are feeling loved and blessed and not looked down upon. And the people that are volunteering for us have a compassion and a heart for these people. So we make sure of that. My husband and I started this nonprofit 5 years ago when we went through COVID. Families were moving out of programs and were not able to secure resources to furnish their homes because of the COVID crisis. So we just kind of started doing it just a little bit here and there. And pretty soon it just kind of mushroomed into this just this giant need that we have in our community, where we're serving approximately 5 homes a weekend. So if you can if you have any kind of I'm talking to realtors, I'm sure. So you know what is in a home. We're moving 5 families into their home every weekend. So we're serving a lot of people. We're collecting a lot of furniture. So we're doing a lot of collecting during the week, and we're doing a lot of giving during the weekends. So we work very hard. Every single person on our board of directors is a volunteer. I don't have any paid staff. Everybody is doing this out of the kindness of their heart with their own resources and time. We work very closely together as a board of directors to make sure that our families are served. I think does anybody have any questions? Do you have any questions for me, or have I been able to give you a kind of an idea of what we're doing?
I think if you have a question, go ahead and unmute yourself and ask the question.
I would like to say that we're considered a furniture bank in Washoe County, and what a furniture bank does is receive furniture for free from people in our community, and then we help families that are in need attain that furniture. So like if Washoe County wanted to give one of their clients a referral to the Salvation Army, for instance, they could take their voucher to the Salvation Army and pick out any of the furniture at the Salvation Army that they needed for their home and be able to take it home with them. The difference between me and the Salvation Army, Catholic Charities, or any other furniture bank here in town is that we make sure that the families receive the furniture. So we actually deliver it and take it into their home for them. One of the barriers that the families that we serve run into is transportation. They just don't have the ability or the transportation, the means to get the furniture from the location to their apartment. So we work with a lot of disabled families. We work with a lot of families that don't have any transportation or the ability to even rent a U-Haul. So that is something that we do, that we do differently than other nonprofits here in town, is we make sure that our families have that delivery service if they need it. We also allow people to come to our storage units and pick out their own furniture if they have the ability to have transportation to do that. So we kind of go, we just make sure that the people are served at where they are at. We meet them at where they are at, and we don't add another barrier to them receiving the help that they need. So
Thank you so much for that, Patty.
you're welcome.
Stop the recording here for a sec.
Okay. Okay.